My name is Eric Olsen, aka Eric Bloodaxe. You all know exactly who I am and what it is I'm about and what it is that I do. That's basically it. I'm a fighter out of Long Island, New York. I've been fighting for a while and I have a lot of experience and basically just fighting with everybody and everything in and out of the ring. I really don't like anybody that's in the New York fight scene. Maybe like 5% of it. The other 95% of it is a bunch of fucking soft-ass motherfuckers. That's basically it. Everyone's a bitch for the most part, except for me and a few other people I associate with. They all fucking fake and I'm real. That's who I am.
What's your background?
Background is boxing. I like to punch people in the face. I've been punching people in the face since I'm a little kid. I started boxing at the age of 11 when I was living in New Jersey, like a PAL thing, you know. I was wrestling a little bit, but I'm not a ground person. I've never professed to be any type of ground or MMA fighter. I'm just a fighter. Background is boxing, and I boxed throughout my my young years and teen years, on and off. Nothing crazy, just like stuff in the gym. Then in my late 20s, ended up going to prison in like 22 to 25. Did 3 years in prison, and when I was in prison, they had a boxing program in there that subsequently got shut down. One of the lifers, who's a very close friend of mine, had a very extensive boxing background in the 80s before he got his life sentence for his murders and everything. And he saw how I was constantly fighting with everybody, getting into trouble, butting heads with people. So he, was trying to pull me aside and tell me, you can box and you can fight and get all this aggression out, or you can keep fighting with people the way you're doing, and you're going to end up getting more time. Or you're going to end up killing somebody and never getting out, or you're going to end up getting killed. So I decided to calm down because I wanted to get out and be there for my family, my mother and father, and help them out. And so I just was training while I was in prison, and then I got out when I was 25 in 2007. And I proceeded to just cut everybody off and just train. I started at MFA Academy, which was a kickboxing gym under Coach Andy Filardo in Massapequa. And the infamous legend of Eric Bloodaxe was born because I fight everybody, and I fought everybody from every gym on every promotion at every weight. I'm barbaric. I've been fighting with people since I'm a fucking kid, since I'm 5 years old. The first pair of teeth I ever knocked out, I was 9 years old, knocking them out of a 10-year-old kid. No, I like to fight. I got a lot of hatred and anger in me. My mind wanders into very dark places in itself where I think of real fucking vicious shit on people I like and don't like. So the fighting helps focus all of this in me. I'm 33 years old. When I was growing up in my teens and 20, I had no focus. Everyone is an enemy and everyone could be a victim. And you would find myself in these situations where I'm constantly getting my throat slashed, my ears cut off, my knife wounds on me from street fights, getting beaten up by, cops while I'm in handcuffs because the pigs locked me up. Lockup after lockup after lockup, fight after fight over nothing, fight with anybody over anything. You can put me in a room with people who agree with the things I believe in, and I'm still going to find some reason to punch somebody in the fucking face. I just like fighting with people. I'm barbaric. I'm a gladiator. So back to the fight. I fought everybody from every gym on their promotion, and I've been robbed a lot, and I've won a lot. I have a big amateur background that not a lot of people know about because it was spanned over like my teenage years and then my 20s a little bit, and then I'm 33 now. So I have a lot of experience fighting a lot of people. And I have a lot of losses, but I have a lot of wins. I don't care about any of that. I just like to fight. I want to fucking fight because I can zone out and I don't have to think about the pressure in my brain that makes me want to kill everybody and their fucking families. I'm filled with hate since I was born, hatred for the fucking world. Since I can remember opening my eyes and looking at other kids on my fucking block, I wanted to beat them up and take their toys. So I beat them up and took their shit, and then sometimes they would fight back with me. We're talking like 4 years old, 5 years old. It's just been in me to be aggressive and dominating. The New York fight scene and the fight scene in general tends to like filter this aspect of what I am out. I am all the negative energy that people try to pretend they don't have. Only problem is that with me, I embrace it because I don't lie to myself. I've committed a lot of crimes, I've gotten away with a lot, and I've gotten caught for, you know, doing crazy shit in my life. And I've done it while I've been fucking incarcerated too. The point of what I'm saying is that I own what I am, and I don't have any apologies. I make people feel better about themselves, because when people see me do things, they realize that it's real, and they can then be real too by doing these things. Whatever these things may be. I just focus everything through fighting. Everybody in the fight game I don't like. That's my age, basically, for the most fucking part.
Right.
No, there are a lot of people I do have a lot of respect for. I have a lot of respect for my original coach, Andy Filardo. I have a lot of respect for a few gyms. You know, Gavin Van Black from Physical Culture Collective is a great guy. Bobby Campbell's a friend of mine. I'm friends with a few different people. I have all the respect in the world for Extreme Lacosta. I know that he was fighting when I was fucking a little kid. You know what I'm saying? There are people before me. Shannon, what was it? Yeah. I trained with him a little bit. He's cool. But about the people I don't like American Bottom Team in Whitestone, Queens. You got Fat Jay, the big black obese bouncer, who's never had an amateur or professional fight in his life. He wins at eating buffet contests. You got Natalie Corso, Natalie, another you got a girl name, you know? All you do is wear NYPD t-shirts. You don't fight. No fights. None. It doesn't count. What was it? So how are you going to train fighters on how to fight? Some Dominican kid. What the fuck was his name? Nels Ambrosio? I don't know. He calls himself the Big Bad Wolf. I call him the fucking Fat Wolf. That motherfucker's fat as fucking hell. And we were supposed to fucking fight. I took that fight on a stand-in too. And that was going to be at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. The kid pulls out of the fight. He doesn't send his medicals in. And then he has the nerve to talk about, I put a target on my back. I'll beat you up in the street, bitch. We can agree to fight in the ring, or I could beat you. The fucking street's my ring before the ring. He pulls out, and then he tells me how easy it would have been to beat me. And now Keith Nesbitt didn't have his medicals in either, and this guy's got all these supposed pro fights. I have my medicals in 2 months before. I get my blood work done every 3 months, whether I'm fighting or not. So I can show it to promoters. Ask any promoter who knows me. Yeah, I might almost set off riots because I talk crazy and I get nuts with people, but at the same time, I always make weight. Always make weight. I always have my paperwork in order. All these other people, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I want to antagonize and get in your fucking ass 24/7. That's my point in fighting. Fight as much as I can. Fight good people. I just got signed to fight bare knuckle boxing in England. I'm going over to fight somebody in England with no gloves on who is ranked #2 middleweight over in England. I'm getting paid to do it, but guess what? It's basically to cover my fucking plane ticket. I booked my own plane ticket. My point is to show everyone else how fake they are. Remember, if this was 200 years ago, I'd be cutting off everybody's head and putting it on poles with a note that said, I made Eric Bloodaxe angry. That's where you would find all these people. So I fight. I do it to keep myself from getting sent to fucking Attica for a mass killing spree. Yeah. I'm going over to England to fight. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to beat up Nathaniel King. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more other people I'm going to beat up. I want to beat everybody up. And stay tuned, because I'm going to be bare knuckle boxing in England. Yeah. That's already signed. Contract signed. Plane tickets bought. I'm going over there to fight bare knuckle May 7th. Everything is put on hiatus until after May 7th. Everything's shut down until after I fight in the UK. Then I come back, and then I'll fight here, and then I'll fly back. That's it.
Nice. Thanks, Eric. That was pretty awesome. NYC Fight Live TV. Eric Bloodaxe Olsen.
You gotta be.